Hi, Samantha here. I am 21 days post my breast implant surgery. A reminder, I ended up going with 650cc round high implants, saline, with the crease incision. Last video I discussed how I had thought I was bleeding underneath my left breast. I in fact was having discharge from the wound. This last Friday I had gone out and taken the kids to the zoo, and when I came home the tape underneath was completely saturated, and when we removed it we discovered that I have a small opening in my incision, which sent me into a panic. I had a slight nervous breakdown. I called my doctor, who was of course out of town, and I could only get the nurse, which was fine. She put me on more antibiotics, told me that the doctor would see me on Tuesday. I had to send him pictures of my wound. And then I saw him on Tuesday. He told me that I had a suture abscess and that it was fine and that it was probably just a superficial infection possibly in the wound, which was causing some of the weeping, that he didn't think my actual implant had been infected and that it would clear up. He put me on more antibiotics, so I was taking 2 up until yesterday. Now I'm just on the 1, which is horrible. I feel like crap. I'm just real tired, and everything tastes like metal. I feel like shit, to be honest. I can't go outside. I'm supposed to avoid sunlight, and it actually does make me really sensitive. I went out today and I didn't enjoy myself. So there's that. The wound had stopped weeping. It's not leaking through. Actually, there's very little, if any, discharge. I feel like it's getting better. I asked my husband yesterday if he thought it looked better, and he was like, sure, which meant that it looked the same. And, of course, that wasn't the answer I wanted. So next time, I guess I'm just supposed to instruct him to tell me what I want to hear. Hopefully, though, it will start to really clear up. I feel like there's new skin growth, and it's getting smaller. Of course, I'm panicked about the idea of a deeper infection, but my plastic surgeon seems pretty confident that it's fine and I'll be fine. So I'm back to Googling. Actually, I took a break from Googling yesterday, but I will say I'm pretty just out of my mind now about my boob. But other than that hiccup in the road, they look pretty good. They're no longer really stiff. They've really started to soften up, and they've dropped. I mean, they're almost, a complete hand length from my collarbone now to the top of them, and before they were, I could feel the implant up here. I have a lot of side boob, which you can't see because it's pushed together, but when the bra's off, it's kind of down in my armpit. I had a pretty large natural space already, and it's actually getting smaller as they seem to go in more. And they're dropping and fluffing. I don't fit in a couple bras that I bought last week when I had upped the size because the projection, they're going out more. I tried on a bikini top that I had purchased thinking that it would be big enough, and it doesn't cover anything. So I won't be wearing that. But they look pretty good, and I'm not in really any pain. By the end of the day, they feel pretty stiff. Let's get a better view of them. There's my little pad to put underneath it, just in case. But they look pretty good, and I was actually surprised at how natural they're starting to look. I actually kind of wanted the big fake on my chest look, which this is better. I'm sure I feel better about this look, actually. But again, there's a side. They don't project like out as much as I expected them to, but I feel like they're dropping in a nice natural place, and like I said, they seem to be coming more together. Hopefully when they get into their pocket, I'll have less space down here a little bit. But as for the shape and size, right now I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully my incision closes nicely and I don't have too much of a difference in that area with the scar. The rest of the incision I can't even see at this point. Even on the other side, it's already just gone, which is great, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's where I'm at right now. I look like crap and I'm tired. I know I said that in the last video like 500 times, but I have 6 kids, so I think I'm allowed to be tired. I'll try to check back in a week. Hopefully I'll have made some progress on that incision wound. I think I might post a picture on my Instagram, which is Candy Bottoms, if you want to follow me, of the little wound. I don't know, I haven't really wanted to gross my friends out quite yet with it. I mean, I pretty much tell them everything and post everything anyways, so I might as well. But you can see newer pictures of them more free on there. And I've got kids calling me, so I have to go. But that is it, and thanks for watching. Oh, like The Modified Mama on Facebook if you haven't already, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks.